Christian Crusaders and the St. John Bosco Braves. He's followed by junior street guard / point guard and number 1, Tyler Dorsey. And last but not least, that small forward, a senior, number 5, Daniel Hamilton. St. John Bosco, their head coach Derek Taylor, and assistants David Martinez, Tony Miller, and Chad Johnson. Next up, a center and power forward, also a junior, number 33, Anthony Towns. And not least, a point guard and a shooting guard, a senior, number 1, Mason Washington. The other division, head coach Richard Bentley, and assistant Adam Watts.
could take Bosco, right? It's all confidence. Next week, Loyola.
Yeshiva University Panthers.
Okay.
Out of West LA.
Okay, so this is the official yeshiva in Los Angeles?
Official? Pretty
Are there other yeshivas out here?
In Los Angeles?
Yeah.
There's Shalhevet, but I don't know that it's necessarily a yeshiva. And Valley Torah in the Valley.
Okay.
We're playing them in the next game.
Okay.
They're from the Valley.
Okay, so Valley Torah against Yeshiva.
Yeah, second time we played them.
And you guys are what, 13 and 4?
12 or 13.
12 or 13. What does it matter? All right. And how about, what's their record?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's their coach.
So it could be a tough game then.
Huh?
Could be a tough game, you don't know.
Once, we beat them pretty handily, but second time around might be a little tougher.
Okay, so why don't you introduce us to one of the stars of this team here?
Jojo Himmelman, senior center.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Jojo Himmelman.
Jojo Himmelman. And what is your specialty? Blocking? Dunking?
Dunking.
Okay. Well, here's a question I've always wondered since you guys walked in. How do you keep the kippah on the head during the game when the sweat is going? There's got to be some secret.
Clips on the inside.
Okay. This is made officially by the NCAA for the Orthodox team.
Absolutely. There you
okay. The conservative and reform teams, they don't get that.
No, they don't even wear them.
Okay. So like if Chabad had a team, they would get to have that. Okay. All right. So what's the strategy today? How are you going to beat Valley Torah?
I just play hard, play together, 32 minutes.
Are you guys like a heavy defensive team, or you put on you do full court presses? So I always notice the teams that do full court presses win. You know, like these high school teams aren't prepared for full court presses.
That's the thing. You gotta.
If a coach can coordinate a defense to do that properly, the other team doesn't know what to do. You know?
Great.
Okay. All right, but you guys are going to win the league now. I was told that Buckley is the tough team, right?
You want to talk to this guy?
Okay.
This guy's a superstar.
I see this is a very shy team.
Shy.
You guys are very aggressive. Okay.
Year Isaacs. 2016.
All right, Isaac is going to be the first rabbi in the NBA, right?
Pac-12 team scouting him.
Yeah.
Coach Alford knocking on the door. Coach Miller. Give us a hand. Where are you committing? Tell us. What are you thinking about? UCLA. UCLA.
All right, so guys, what's the plan? What's the plan for tonight?
What's the plan, point guard?
How are you going to win?
Give it to him every time.
All right.
Value.
You gotta be up on that, Rob. Up on the pole. You gotta get up on that, Rocket! Don't Know where the shooters are. Hey, who's at the east? So who's guarding three? Should we guard it?
How was this trip for you guys?
It was a great experience. It was a great experience playing. It was a great experience playing against this top competition.
You like coming down to Southern Cal because better teams down here, right?
Yeah, definitely. It always gets us better. Everyone better playing this type of competition.
State run coming up, so you got to get in preparation by playing some of the tougher teams.
We'll be ready by then.
Do you have some tough cons up in San Francisco or Modesto playing some of the other teams?
Not really, because we're the top team in our area, and so we just dominate everyone over there.
Yeah, so it's hard to compete. It's hard to get tournament type competition.
Exactly.
So that's why you're down here to prepare.
Exactly. It's hard to get better every day.
Okay, now did I hear you're going to Pacific?
Yeah, University of Pacific.
What made you decide to go to Pacific?
I just love the campus, and there's great academics for me, and I love that school so much. And I love the coaches.
How's their team? Are they a strong team?
They're doing good so far. I believe they're 10-3 so far.
Okay, so you hope to be part of that. You can come in as a forward or center? Or?
Forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and this game wasn't bad. Bosco's one of the best teams.
Exactly.
In the country,
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, you guys came back. I mean, there was a moment in the third quarter I thought you might have their number.
Yeah.
Did you discuss stuff at halftime?
It was mostly this energy level, and just like keeping the momentum up, and just trying to get good shots in, and just rebound hard, and to get stops on defense.
Okay, and what's it going to take for your team to make it to the tournament, to make it to this stage?
Just playing together and just not putting our heads down when we're down. Just try to keep the momentum up and just get good shots.
Well, that's what I saw tonight. You guys were down and you brought it back.
Exactly.
That's what a winning team does.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tyler had 26. How about Dan Hamilton? What did he have? 16. Dan had 16. I had him for 16. And what about Anthony Towns on the other team? Do you know?
I had him for 13.
13. And Ellis was the other guy with a blotted score?
Not really.
No, who was the other guy?
Oh, Washington.
Washington. How much did he have?
20.
20. Okay, so Washington had 20. All right, thanks a lot. Washington 18, not 20. Washington at 18. All right, thanks. Okay, you guys came out on fire at the beginning of the game. Was that the plan?
Yeah, it was the plan just to come out and just stay focused. We had a tough one. We had a back-to-back, so we just wanted to come out and play hard.
And that kind of took them out of the game, but then they got back into it.
Yeah, they got back into it because we got a little tired, and then we came back with a response.
When a team goes on a run, how do you stop it?
We just got to play defense, lock down. Our defense will be able to turn into our offense.
Okay, but you're happy with this game?
Yeah, I'm happy with it going in on Wednesday for Mater Day, and I want to thank God too as well.
What's the plan for Mater Day?
Just
without giving any secrets away. Okay.
Right. Just to remain solid on defense. We just got to lock in and prepare right and get right on defensively.
All right, now how firm is this UCLA commitment?
I go to UConn.
Oh, you're going to UConn. You're going to UConn.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. Okay, I'm sorry. So you're going to UConn.
Right.
Okay. What made you go there? Boeheim?
No, Coach Ali. You know, he's a great dude. He went to Crenshaw High School.
I had the wrong team. I said Boeheim. That's Syracuse. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the coach of UConn?
Kevin Ali.
Okay. And what about him made you want to go there? Was it?
What made me want to go there is, you know, he went to Crenshaw and I went to Crenshaw in my 9th grade year. So I just think I know him well and he could really help me out on the next level.
All right, now they're in the AAC right now. Are they switching conferences or are they staying there?
I think they're staying in the AAC. You know, it's tough right now, but I think they're staying in it.
So your competition is going to be Memphis, Cincinnati Bearcats, Houston, and well, I guess Louisville's gone.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be tough, but I think I'll be ready for it.
You got to start watching some of those teams so you know what their strengths are.
Right.
Okay. So congratulations, good game.
All right, thank you.
We play hard, pass the ball a lot, shit like a team. We play team defense. That's all it.
Okay. And when they started coming back, what did you do to turn the tide?
What we did, we settled down, play our game. Don't speed the tempo up, play our styles to play a game.
Okay. And where are you going next year?
Well, I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior. Okay. You still looking at colleges then?
Yeah.
Okay. Any teams in general?
I want to go to Washington.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. What's your name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Okay. I actually work for Jake Downey. He said he knows you. Yeah. Real well. Max Preps. Okay. So we covered this game for Max Preps. I've covered you guys before. I did the Redondo Union tournament. Not a good tournament.
No, it wasn't a good tournament. We weren't playing very well at that time.
But you guys have really turned it around. I mean, you were a great team back then too, but it was a little rough going back then.
Yeah, we're starting to develop a chemistry, and so that's what's happening. We're starting to learn to play together and play with one another.
You do things in practice to make that work out? I mean, are there things you do in practice to create teamwork?
Yeah, well, you know the drills we do, but also, you know, the more kids play together, just like in any level of sports, the more you play together, the more you start to understand each other. So we're now starting to understand each other's game, which we're starting to bring, you know, the units together.
Okay, now tonight you went way ahead. It was like 14-2 at one point, and it looked like you were going to run away with the game, and then things changed. What happened there?
Well, kids get, you know, it's interesting when kids play, they get a little bored. They get bored and they think it's always going to be that easy, and then they get lazy and they get off the gas pedal. Plus, we had a real tough game last night and we were a little tired.
Okay. So how do you keep the intensity up?
Well, you know, you hate to lose, you're going to play hard.
Well, they're really thinking about Mater Day, obviously. So that's the big game. Are you preparing a special sort of game for them?
Well, we've been preparing for them all year.
Have you been scouting them, seeing what their strengths are?
Oh, yeah. Got them on tape, seen them a few times, so we know what they do. They know what we do. It's gonna
and you're on the road, which is tough. But Chaminade beat Loyola on the road last night. I was there, and it was a whitewash. It was a very dominating.
Well, it is possible. That's a tough place to win, but they can be beaten, and we're not afraid of them. We have the talent to beat them, but it's gonna be very difficult.
All right. So how are you gonna win the league this year?
Got to beat the big red machine. Got to go through the red, man.
All right, Coach. So you came all the way down from Modesto, and I'm assuming you guys wanted to see what the tougher competition is like down here.
Yeah, I mean, just with our league, we have a league that we do pretty well in. We kind of schedule these tougher games around that just to kind of keep us competitive, kind of see where we're at before we get into playoffs.
So the idea is to prepare for the state run by taking on tough teams like Bosco.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we played in the Tarkanian Classic in Vegas. That's a tough tournament. Obviously, a game like this. We still have Bishop O'Dowd on our schedule, so we try and get a lot of tough games in, kind of expose our weaknesses. Hopefully, we can get better at some of the different stuff before the playoffs start.
Do you think you improved by coming down here, by working with these tougher teams?
Yeah, I do. I think it's good for us just in the area we're at. Most of our guys get a lot of success in the games we play in locally, and it's kind of good for them to see, really where they're at when they're playing against the same type of, similar athletes, similar size, and I wasn't happy with the way we played today, more from the rebounding standpoint, and thought we could have been in the game better than we were, but it's stuff we've been trying to address all year.
Well, what I saw was a really bad first quarter and a pretty good second, third, and fourth quarter. I mean, they stuck in, they didn't give up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like the way we came out in the third quarter. We kind of made a run, kind of made it competitive. At the same time, we just took off for the game. I thought we did a decent job defensively, but not being able to get the defensive rebounds and a couple of key possessions, and they hit the three, it just kind of breaks you back when you're making an effort on that end.
Well, I noticed, there were several times when you guys went on mini runs. You scored like 5 or 6 or whatever, and they kept coming back. How do you keep a run going? That's a tough thing to do, huh?
Yeah, I mean, for us...
It's all momentum, right?
Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, for us, usually when we get a defensive rebound, we get some pretty good action. We push well, we usually get a touch inside or a decent shot in transition. I just felt there were so many times, obviously in the first quarter and a couple of times when we were making runs, where we give them the offensive rebound, usually ended up being a kick out, and that's when they get a wide open shot. And they have a lot of guys that can hit open shots and they'll make tough shots, and they have great players, and if you give them a little bit of space, it's 2 points.
But it's a learning experience, so exactly. It's good that it happened. Yeah. All right, and what's it going to take to do well and make the state tournament?
For us, I mean, I think we have to rebound better. We have to make our free throws better. We have to finish inside better. Even second half, we're getting touches in the paint, and not being able to finish in there makes it tough on us. So, a lot of stuff.
Well, congratulations. It was still a good trip you came down there.
Thank you very much.
One last question. South African?
No, I'm from England.
Hey,
but I've lived this.
Never get it right. So we got you over at the Redondo Union tournament. I did a great interview with you, but you guys didn't win.
Yeah, picked it. It was a slow season, man. It was a crazy season. A lot of things going on. I think we finally getting back to gelling in this league. We started off 2-0, and then we came out here and beat Modesto Christian pretty good, and we had overall good shooting game. So I mean, we just gonna get back into our groove. We lost Billy. We're kind of small, so we're gonna pick up. We're gonna be a fast, up-tempo paced team.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to the big game on Wednesday against Modern Day.
What's it gonna take to beat them?
It's gonna take stopping Stanley. I mean, that's their whole team. If you can stop Stanley and then get out on their shooters and make them make big plays, and then I think we can be in the game and have a good chance at winning it.
Well, tonight what won it for you was that big opening. You end up scoring, I think, 29 points. But in the first quarter, you scored boom, boom, boom. And that took them out of the game. They did come back, but for all intents and purposes, you had them there. So do you believe that it's important to start strong?
It's always important to start strong. No more slow starts. The slow starts get you in the hole, and then you got to dig out that hole. So I mean, I had the hot hand tonight, and I was feeling it, so I kept scoring, and then they start keying on me, and then I start just dishing it out to my teammates and looking for them.
Okay, they're going to have us move in a second. So just one more question here. How solid is this Arizona commitment here?
This Arizona commitment is rock solid right now. Rock solid.
He said right now, folks. I saw Sean Miller at the Redondo Union. He was after you there, so he did a good job of recruiting.
Yeah, him and Joe did a great job of recruiting me since I was in 8th grade. They've been consistently recruiting me hard. So I mean, I feel like that's the best fit for me, and we just gonna bear down.
So are you going there because he's a great recruiter, or because this is the school for you?
This is the school for me. It's a great fit. They lose a lot of people, and when I come into the 2015 class, and I think I I can be the centerpiece over there.
Yep.
And I can just help recruit some bigs and get them down there with me, like Ivan Rabb and Zimmerman or Elijah Thomas. I've been talking to them.
Well, it looks like it's an all Southern California team. I mean, in a couple of years, it's going to be all Southern California players at Arizona.
Yeah, man, they've been recruiting Southern California pretty good. They've been getting a lot of people down there. So I mean, it's SoCal, baby.
Well, don't take too many of my players away from SC. SC's got to be able to compete once in a while.
Man.
I want to see him beat you guys once. All right, great game tonight. Excellent. And what's it going to take to beat Mater Dei, really? I mean, really, what's it going to take?
It's going to take defense and a fast start on them. Defense on Stanley, maybe try to get him a couple foul trouble.
Yeah, but you're on the road, so, I mean, you're going to have to fight the crowd, too, right?
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to have to fight the crowd, the refs, everything's going to be against us, so we just got to come in there with an underdog mindset and let those things go, because we know when we go in there, that's going to happen, so we just got to pull out a tough win.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I saw Chaminade beat Loyola at Loyola last night, and they dominated the whole time. So it can be done. You just take the crowd out of it, and then they don't know what to do.
Oh, yeah, we ready for Mater Dei. We ready to get hype, and we ready for go after Stanley and the Mater Dei Monarchs. So it's going to be a good matchup.
Tyler Dorsey, folks. Thank you, Ty.
All right, thank you, man.
So right now, you've done a couple things. You've done a good job helping Adam. I'm going to trust you right now with some foul. Verticality.